All right, y'all. All right, hold on. What's going on? Okay, wait a minute, let me see something. I think. Thank you. That's light. Today I'm going to be making me some coffee, but the camera gonna be far away. You ain't gonna be able to see everything. While I'm in here, look like I'm on. The video gonna be pretty long because that's a couple of things I'm gonna have to do. Pour the water out of this, and then I'm gonna sweep a little bit. So y'all just gonna be watching me clean it. I just decided I just do the video in the living room from the desktop computer for a change. Let's see here. Keep going. Then I can take some trash out. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Empty this. I think the hardest part about washing dishes, you gotta make sure all the food is out, you know? You can't, yeah, because you don't want all that food and stuff to be in the water. I think I put a little bit too much dishwashing liquid in this water. So the still don't take as much. This stuff will plug in. Let me see. I think I put just enough. I believe I did. I thought I over put some in there. should have turned that water down. Hopefully it all will boil out. Now, since what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about this since I ain't got nothing else to talk about and put in the video. I watched the video of the Cryer family. I love them. I just want to make sure I get that out the way. I love them and everything. They do a lot of pranks. They be lit all the time, and I be looking forward to seeing them put videos out. The Cryer family and LaToya, because he recently got involved with LaToya probably some weeks ago, you know what I mean? And they've been a good couple, and it's like, you know what I mean, they're a very good couple on YouTube. And they do a lot of pranks. And I'm saying to myself that even though the pranks are lit, they do a lot of pranks. I said, look like to me, they do so many pranks like every day. Look like they should catch on to each other, like, you know what I mean? And then in him, Mr. Damien Cryer did that prank on LaToya's mother. LaToya didn't know nothing about it. And so they came back with a revenge prank and pranked him yesterday. I watched the video yesterday, and he was lost. He was all over, but he didn't know what was going on. But they finally told him that it was a prank. And I'm saying to myself, I said, as many pranks as they do, look like to me, they both of them should catch on. Especially if you're doing them every day. Now, if you ain't doing the pranks every single day, then you can kind of catch somebody off guard like that. You know what I mean? But if you're doing them every single day, like the way that a lot of people do them, somebody look like somebody should catch on and be like, because you get so used to it, you be like, wait a minute, this got to be a prank with a camera. I'm surprised that now one of them said with a camera. Unless, I don't know. I mean, look like they should catch on, you know. I mean, in my opinion, that's the way I see it. If somebody is doing something, that's like somebody lying to me every day. If somebody just constantly lying, I'm so used to them lying. Well, first thing gonna come to my mind, all these motherfuckers lying. Oh, hell, shit. These motherfuckers lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not gonna believe it. You ain't gonna get me which means I won't fall for that trick easy. And when they finally come out and tell you it's a prank, you're gonna be like, I felt something because I did it all the time. You do it so much, it's like a person lying so much. You get so used to them lying, like, nah, this is Now, if they wasn't done every day, then that to me that would be like make more it would make more sense to me. Now I love them now. Don't get me wrong, they lit. I be looking forward to watching them every day. You know? But I'm like, you know, wait a minute. Now I know they should know that this is a prank. Because they be pranking each other every day. That's what I be saying. I said, now they should know this is a prank. Yeah, man. I guess I said that before. I'm trying to think of some other stuff I might want to put in the video. I know some people that I grew up and went to when I was in Christianity in the movement of church organization. You know what I'm saying? One of the main ones that I was a vapor toward was Seventh Day Adventist, but I removed myself from it and realized that it's more about your history than anything. Your history is important. You know, so when they see that little piece of cussing that I did, I mean, they're gonna look at it, they're gonna say it's cussing. But cussing is not bad. It's if you cursing is like when you wish bad luck upon somebody. Or when you wish bad, the definition of curses in the Bible is bad, which you'll find in Deuteronomy 28. Now, I'm not trying to make it about that, but I was just explaining since I had they said they're gonna look at my video and they're gonna say, "Ooh, he cussed," you know. So This channel here is not for you know, it's for like transition. So this is what I promised that I use this channel for. My other channel that I got, I'm putting biblical information on. So if you want the biblical information, you have to go and subscribe to the other channel, The Real Hebrew Brother. I think I keep getting that name confused. The Real? No, I think I just said the Hebrew Brothers. The Hebrew Brothers. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna upload a video off of that after I'm done on this line. Yeah. But anyway, I said, now I know. Now they probably gonna come out. They may not do another. I'm pretty sure they might do another prank today. Because I know that Mr. Damian Cryer, I know he's gonna come back with a revenge prank on them. Yeah, he's gonna come back with a revenge prank. I think, in my opinion, if somebody was doing pranks, in my opinion, on me all the time, if they did, I never had nobody to do it to me. We joked around and laughed or whatever, in so many words, resembling to it, but I never had nobody to actually do a video doing a prank on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I never had that done. But I know I think it would be a kind of embarrassing experience, especially if you're not expecting. You may, and then people get to see the real side of who you really are. You know, when you do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, if I'm doing, if my family did a prank on me, which it never happened, a lot of them probably know what the hell that is. I think I told my mother. Well, she about knew about it. I think she knew about it. She just, I kind of like, I'm gonna have to ask her about that. You know, did she know what a prank was? Because me, when I first learned what a prank was, when I first heard the word, it was like 13, 18, 19, 20, 21. 4 years ago, when I saw it on YouTube. The Pension Squad was the one that did the first prank with Amanda was pretending like she was gonna teach her 9-year-old daughter how to drive without her dad Don's permission. And they lived in some apartment, I believe, complex. You go back and look at that video from 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, but it's from 2017 when I started watching the Pension Squad. And he came out there and he had a fit. And that was the first time I ever was encountered with the Pension Squad. You know what I'm saying? And the children they've gotten a little older now. They're like 13 or 14, I think DJ, something like that. But anyway, she was like 9 years old at the time. And they was doing a prank, and she pretended like Amanda was pretending like she was gonna teach her daughter how to drive. And the dad, she wanted to get her dad's reaction and see what his reaction was, and he blew up. He like, hell no. No. It was like she too young to be driving, you know, stuff like that. And it was funny. It was funny. And that was the first time that I encountered knew what a prank was. Because at first I didn't know what it was. I think what I did, I had to Google it up to see what it meant. And it meant something that they make something that looks real, but it's fake. But they make it look real. It's like a joke. If the definition of it, when I pulled it up years ago, they said it's like a joke. and you're making something out of a joke, and you're making the joke look real. And then you come back and you trick them. You know, it clearly broke it down, and I'm like, oh, that's what a prank is, you know? Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna do is just kind of sweep a little bit. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm eating. Something like this is good for you when you're sick and stuff. But hopefully, I don't want to get sick or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. I guess I've got to the place where I can't really stand too many dirty dishes. You know? This one fine. Okay. Let me do something.
pepper. I'll be back. I'm gonna rinse this mop out. I'll be back in that company just rinse this damn mop out. What am I doing? I'm gonna sweep it first. I don't think I'm gonna sweep it up perfect. I'm gonna get it rough and just sweep a little bit for right now. That's why I don't like carpet, man. Because it just make you sick, and you know it's just dangerous. It make you sick. It's all that dirt set up in the carpet and stuff, and just nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good. And did a perfect job, but spots over. Keep it where it won't be just looking so bad. Oh, you can't even see my, I gotta turn the computer back around a certain way. You couldn't even see me, man. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Get me. Oh, you still can't even see me. Let me see if I can see myself. Well, you still can see me. I'm over on half away from the camera. I'm not. It's not like I'm out. Okay, you can see me more when I step back. Okay. Still got to kind of wipe my tracks over this drying. A desktop, you can't totally bring it around and tote it around in your house. But a laptop, you can do it. I realize that's a desktop. I used to ask all the time, but I think I'm learning now. What is Wi-Fi? I used to ask that question to people, and they say it's like a wave signal. You know what I'm saying? Like the wind or something like that. It's like a wave signal. Um, it's not cable. It's not cable. It's not the same as cable at all. You know what I'm saying? But I think the only thing that, hold on, let's see something. The only thing with Wi-Fi is like you can control what you post, you control what you watch, which is a good thing. Yeah, it's like you control what you watch. They monitor people who own like YouTube and stuff. They monitor YouTube and stuff. That's how come they can. It's easier for them to have access to take people's videos down and stuff like that. Now that's why what I do, I put all of my serious content on my Hebrew Brothers channel. Yeah, you know I do that. I say what they, you know, but over here I just use this strictly for transition and building. You know what I mean? Trying to, like me, I'm in my life where I'm trying to like transition and do things from, you know what I'm saying, for my community and stuff without going into full details right now. But that's, you know, what you, the title that you see my channel, my title channel is that's the movement. Well, that was a thing that was placed on our forefathers, a label, the first Creole race that loves its people of color. I took it and just used it based upon, I don't even know, I don't want to say it wrong, supposedly been my lineage, or due to the fact I have, I don't know, Creole ancestors. You don't know what this call yourself, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I really don't know for sure. That's just something that I just call myself. I mean, well, you know, if I had to identify as being in America as something, I would probably say American. I don't use that term. You know, some people use it, but I don't. American, Haitian, the only thing that I just say that are based upon the family. They say that the family is Creole, this and that and the third, but I really don't know for sure, like what my father is. All I know is just a label that was placed upon the Creole family, on my dad or whatever, you know. I'm pretty sure that's what they call themselves. But I didn't get a chance to talk to them and ask them nothing about family history or nothing like that. They never came to me and talked to me about the deep meaning. They didn't know themselves, you know. They just took it as they've been in America and they just call themselves after something, you know. So I really don't know for sure. So I'm stuck right in the middle, you know what I mean? So it's like I want to tell you something, but it can be the wrong information. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna. All I can tell you is I don't know. I really don't know for sure. That's the best answer that I can give you. But one thing I do know for sure is that I do know if a so-called, well, I said I don't want to get, well, okay. If you want that information, go on my Hebrew Brothers channel, and I'll talk more about it in details over there. But I can say the struggles have really been hard living and growing up. I just put it in, leave it there. The struggles been really hard. Can't afford to get you. It seems like it's just hard to get yourself out of certain situations. I definitely know for sure that I can relate to that. Be going in the store, you're buying things and you can't, and you have to put some of it back. And so happening by the grace of the Most, you know what I mean? The Lord, the Most High, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'll talk about that on my other channel. But it's been, I had, you know, if you want to say a single parent home and all of that, I can relate to that as well too, even to this day. You get the point. So I do know that for sure. But as far as family history, where my genealogy go back to, I know I heard it was told some that such and such or whatever, but I don't have no proof of for sure. You see what I'm saying? So in the meantime, I just say I grew up in America. That's all I can say. I grew up in America, and I know that for sure. I grew up here, and I was born in New Orleans. Me and my sister. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I named it this, the first Creole way that loves its people of color. I just go by what was repeated to me. That's it. Other than that, yeah, that's what it is. I might have to sit down and just take time and just talk about it from my point of view or whatever, you know what I mean? But my point of view don't mean nothing, you know? Yeah. So I just say that I grew up here in America. That's all I can say. It's so-called America, you know. And life is hard for me, my brothers, and my sister, you know, and stuff like that. We definitely can relate to that part. Moving from pillar to post, trying to make it ends meet where you take rice and butter, you take rice and cornbread and make something out of nothing. All that type of stuff, man. Yeah. So we grew up in hard times. I definitely can relate to that one. I definitely can relate to that one, without a shadow of a doubt. If you ask me that, I don't have to hesitate with that. Did I grow up with my father, my brother? No. The last years of our life we spent with our fathers were the last years of his life when he got down sick and he died of lung cancer. He died in the year 89. I was 15. My brother under me was 14, and my baby brother was 13. So you know what I mean. So we lost out. He was 43 at the time. You know what I'm saying. And I didn't even have the sense enough, or we didn't have, because you know what I'm saying, when you 15, 14, 16, 14 and 15, and you know, when you in them age bracket, most of the time, you know, you're not thinking like that. You know, you're not thinking on a level like, okay, where did I come from, all that kind of stuff. You're not thinking about that. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't even get a chance to even nowhere near asking the question, because it had been many years. By the time I found out that nationality was important, I was in my 40s when I found out actually the names and genetics and the meaning. I'm gonna give y'all the whole full of details on my other channel, on my Hebrew channel. I didn't find out until I was in my 40s. It's like in my early 40s when I actually found out about more about this here and realized how important it was. And I didn't get a chance to ask the family anything. When I would go around some of my people sometime, they drank coffee and stuff a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even, during that time, I didn't want no coffee because I was told that it was bad, you know? So I came around them to get to my point was, and they offered me some coffee. And I said, I remember telling my people, they would say, you want some coffee? I said, no, I don't. I said, that stuff nasty. You don't want none? It's good. I said, no, I don't want none. Because I always looked at it was nasty. And then one of my family members on my daddy's side said, you ain't no Creole. That's what they said. And all I know, I didn't know the meaning of Creole, none of that. I just heard people in my family just repeat it. Say, you ain't no Creole. You don't want no coffee. Because see, the Creole culture, I would say, is known for coffee, spicy food. I like spicy food now. I do. Don't get me wrong. I love chicken, red beans, rice, and stuff like that. I eat all that, you know what I mean? Cooked food, cooked real tender, cooked all the way to the bone, like real tender cooked meat, you know, real seasoned, real good. You jambalaya. I even though I don't food rice much now, I still eat it. Don't get me wrong, I still eat it, but I just don't eat it as much, you know. But I do like the fried chicken. I'll eat macaroni and cheese and stuff like that at times. I just overall, I came from a big traditional where the people on my dad's side, they cook gumbo. I like gumbo and stuff, but some of the things now I don't eat it now due to the fact of biblical history. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, it's recorded in the Bible that you shouldn't, certain things you should and should not eat. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and Leviticus chapter 11. It tells, and even in the New Testament, it tells you it's to abstain from all unclean foods, all appearances of evil and stuff like that. You know, and it tells you touch not the unclean things. And the Apostle Paul said that in 2 Corinthians, I think 6 and 17 and 18, touch not the unclean things, and I will receive you, things of that nature. So, but we came from a family. We love most of my family. Oh yeah, we gumbo, shrimp, crab, and all that. You name it, they eat all. Because I came from a family to eat. I came from a family. I never did drink. Maybe I got that part from my mother's side, but my daddy, the people on my dad's side, they drink and they smoke a lot, you know. So my brothers, them, they inherited the drinking side from their father, you know, from you know. But I just so happened I inherited not my drinking habits probably from my mother or something like that. But on my daddy's side, they drank. You know, I think my mother would say they would drink like fish in the water or something like that. I don't know. I might, you know, I'm gonna have to if she get this for the video and see this that I just said. So I'm just about to correct myself. But anyway, man, I never didn't get a chance to ask very much about the culture and nothing like that. You know, it's like when you don't ask questions about it when you're young, it's like you just throw it out there and you throw it out there in the middle of nowhere and you don't even know which one to turn to. You know, like you just out there and you just have this big name over you, and this is all that you. Okay, the name. This is the only name that was stowed out there. You know what I mean? So you like that's all I can say. Creole, Creole, Creole. But that's all I can say. What can I say? So put my milk in my coffee. I'm pretty sure I probably did about 25 to about 30 minutes. Now, well, I'm finna, get ready and eat me a little soup. Let me try and keep this light on. Well, you're doing the eating process of eating now. It's 42 minutes. Oh yeah. Now, y'all see these like cut patches, I mean cut shorts, right? Ripped shorts. This is no different from, I'll say, women going outside with their ass out, probably. Or having styles of stuff in pants. Mm-hmm. It's probably according to, it may not be good to wear shorts like that though, you know. It's kind of warm in here. That soap. So I feel like I'm kind of full of times that.
It might be an hour now, let me see.
No, it ain't, okay, 59 minutes.
It's gonna be an hour and probably about,
Okay, a couple of seconds it is.